Alright, welcome to my .hack GU playthrough. Not Last Recode version, but the original PS2 GU games. The picture on screen right now is not completely related. This is a commission I got of a GU, no, not a GU, a .hack Link character, Klarinette, who was probably one of the only few characters I liked from .hack Link, but I didn't have too many GU appropriate pictures to show off that I got personally, so you get Klarinette. I like her, you're gonna like her, we're all happy. I think. But yeah, let's just there we go. So, this is going to be a full playthrough. I'm going to let the movie play out. And while I do that, I am going to give a brief overview of my experience with the .hack series, if I didn't already with the first 4 games. But, back in 2002, 2003, I watched the Bionics block on YTV, which is sort of like Canada's Toonami. But one of the animes on the Bionics block was .hack Sign, which was my gateway into the .hack series. However, while I got into watching the anime, I did actually not know that 4 games existed at the same time, or were going to exist, because, you know, Outbreak and Quarantine came out like late 2003 and then 2004. But still, I did not make good use of my knowledge of .hack because while I liked the anime, I did not get too much into the series, and ended up not playing the games until much later. So, cut to late 2010. Sorry if there's frames being dropped in the video here. I don't know why there's so many lines. I may have to fix that. But, anyway. Okay, again, come to late 2010, my birthday, an ex-girlfriend of mine who was actually very big into the .hack series, brought over her games to Toronto, and lo and behold, she had .hack GU, which had come out a few years before in 2006, 2007. So I played through a little bit through Volume 1, Rebirth here, and I really freaking liked it. So, which is kind of hilarious because the next year when I went out to Calgary to the Calgary Comic and I think it was Calgary Comic and Entertainment Expo, I picked up all 4 of the original games, as well as all 3 of the GU games, and a couple of the GU light novels, to my later regret. But, yeah, it kind of all snowballed from there. I played the first 4 games first, which is appropriate. I kind of liked them. I recognized the characters from Hack Sign. I liked the characters in the first 4 games. I wasn't thrilled about the gameplay, as you later would see in my LP of it, just like a month or 2 ago. And then I played GU, and they literally became some of my favorite games of all time. So, like, the story's great, the gameplay is great, the characters are great, the setting is phenomenal. Like, the OST is to die for. I don't know if it's going to get me copyright claimed, but It probably will at some point, but I noticed that while there was music on in the first 4 games, my first 4-game LP of the series, I actually didn't get claimed for certain things, but which is weird, but because I got claimed in a Super Mario 64 ROM hack, and I don't even know how that happened, but we'll see. I'll try and mitigate that as much as I can. And one last thing before we go, and before we head in, I will be playing this on fast speed, as you can see right here. Yeah, I just hit the tab key and things started like freaking speeding the hell up. But I won't be doing that for cutscenes unless it's really like music heavy and there's a chance of being claimed. But maybe I will do it for hilarity purposes, just to hear the characters speak really fast for whatever reason. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're actually going to go ahead and convert our previous quarantine data here, because yes, you can do that for Volume 1 Rebirth here. Yes. So that's a mail that you get if you convert from quarantine. Alright. Continue from a saved game. And as you can see, yeah, I've done this before, but so let's get stuck in. No. We're going to start this from we're going to start this from level 1 as intended. And right. Unlike the crystal randomizer, these segments will be a little more drawn out. So probably the same length as the previous hack games. And one thing I should note again. Here's somebody getting his character created in the world. But yeah, I brought up Last Recode before. There are several differences between this and the remaster. Some of which are like difficulty spikes, quality of life, convenience stuff. Graphics, obviously. Yep. Say hi to Haseo here. So, I won't point out every difference between the original PS2 games and the Last Recode remaster, but if they're important enough, then I'll let you all know. So yeah, let's just get into the world here. This is our player Haseo's first day in the world R2. Drink in those graphics. Yeah. Also, don't mind those chibis on the side. Once again, drawn by jisatsuTEATIME / jisatsudraw. The only 3 dot hack chibis I have. Sorry, I'll yep. So.
Whoa, this is cool.
And Haseo is voiced by Yuri Lowenthal, if you've heard of him before. Which...
Hey, you, the adept rogue. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you.
So,
I take it this is your first time playing this game.
Yeah, I just finished installing it to my PC.
Well, if you wish, we will be honored to show you around.
yeah.
I am sure you would like to become well acquainted as soon as possible.
Note
Just
the music.
say yes and come along with us. I promise you won't regret it.
Yeah. Notice the music choice. The music also tells a story, which is also great.
Here, I'll hand you my member address.
Member addresses are short email addresses that you can only use in the world.
Yeah, there's some dialogue problems, like they talk like this to explain whatever they needs to do in the game as you progress through. Yeah.
That you have member addresses for to join into
So
your party.
some of the dialogue isn't natural, but
So let's open the
hey,
menu.
it's a game from 2006. I'm not gonna question it that much. Alright. Select party.
This is a list of all the people who have a member address. Choose our names from this list, and then press the X button.
Okay, so, press the X button. In Last Recode, they don't say this, because Last Recode is also available on PC. So if they said press the X button there, then,
Okay, let's have some fun.
then it would sound really weird. This applies for a lot of characters.
I am honored to lend you my sword.
Okay, great. Now your party is complete. Remember, you can only invite people logged into the world.
Mm-hmm.
Enough with the formalities. Should we go on to your first adventure?
So, yeah, there's the save shop. Save often, because you can get, in the originals, you can get killed pretty easily. Last Recode really, decreased on the difficulty. Like the original Geo games aren't, first 4 games levels of, tedious, but they can still be pretty challenging. Well, if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, so here's something wrong here. I'm gonna have to get controllers, settings, pad 1. Okay, yeah, I tried moving my left stick and the D-pad, and he wasn't moving. So left analog stick. Yeah, it's not responding for some reason. I don't know why that is. Yeah, you can see my cursor on screen. I'm sorry for the delay. I thought this was like... Oh, is the... Oh. Well, that's not right. Okay, Okay, D-pad up. D-pad left. D-pad right. D-pad down. Left analog stick up. Left analog stick right. Analog stick down. Left analog stick left. Okay, that should be fine. Oh, there we go. Now you can move. I don't know what that was about. And now I can't tilt. That's weird. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry to keep doing this, but wow. Alright. Okay. There we go. Now you can look down. Alright, sorry again for the delay. I just wanted to make sure my controller was working. So we're going to save in slot 7 because we want to not accidentally hit one of the level 50 files that I've completed already. Alright. Alright, can approach the Chaos Gate and press X.
This is a transporter called the Chaos Gate. Players can use this to travel from the root town to other locations. Choose Warp Menu.
Okay, I shall choose Warp Menu.
In the world, all locations except for root towns, fields,
Okay,
and
now I'm going to
dungeons
speed it
are
up
called
because you all know
areas.
this.
Determine. All right. The thing at the top is the word plate.
All right. So now this is a little different.
You combine the 3 words in here to create the area you want to
So
go. The
this
gyro
part
at
you
the
know,
left of the
but
Okay, choose create.
okay, but yeah, you notice the okay, my cursor's still here. I don't know why, but you see the people icons underneath the area words. Those will be important for quests later on, and you already know about the element, but
Okay.
it's much more
Now you
clear
can go to-
here.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. That's a server right now.
Yes, the
So,
server symbol. We know about that. I will skip parts that we all know from the first 4 games. So there we go. There, I sped that up for you. So I'm just gonna.
So, we've all been transported to a field.
Yeah, field.
Open
That's
your
so
map
exciting.
To take a look at the layout.
Layout.
Go
Shut
ahead
up,
and press
shut
the
up,
select button on the controller.
Asta. Fine. I will. There I go. I pressed select.
This is the area map. Use this screen to check current position, mission info, and any other information you may need. First, let's take a look at what our mission is. Go ahead and press the X button.
Fine. Collect single
This
fragments.
is our mission. Missions are basically, well, I guess they're sort of like our objective for the area. It looks like this is a collection mission.
We must collect 3 symbol fragments.
Yeah.
The altars are
It's
protected by
pretty
monsters,
straightforward.
Or,
These ice.
which is our.
So open the chests at the altar locations and go to the Beast Temple.
Wait up.
Yep, so this is a Chaos Gate. You know those from before.
Okay. If you're unsure.
So yeah, select will do that. Alright, so we're finally in control of Haseo after 17 minutes. Haseo is actually one of my favorite protagonists ever. He doesn't start that way, however. You'll see.
Nice. We found an altar already.
Alright, so let's perform a surprise attack on these little munchkins.
Good. Now. This'll be quick. The battle area is surrounded by the battle fence, so it's virtually impossible for anyone to escape.
The only way to escape from a battle is with an item called a smoke screen.
Asta and I don't have one right now, so we'll have to fight it out.
Good for me.
Hey, you're not too bad.
Not so difficult, huh?
Yeah, keep it up.
That's
Thanks.
it.
Oh yeah, you saw that Timma briefly pop up, right? There's a guard button. So, unlike the original games, there is a way to block.
So that's it.
So, you can mitigate damage if you need be in this game, which you probably want to do, considering. So we got a symbol fragment already. So we don't want to go. We don't want to go south yet. We want to go over this way. Alrighty.
All right, we found. I'll teach you about using skills.
Skills. This is something else that the first 4 games didn't have. As you can see already, the battle system is very different, but it gets even more different. What?
Regular and combo attacks are just simply normal attacks. Skills enable you to do much more damage to your enemies.
Yeah, but you can't just spam them. So let's Oh, right.
Okay, what you see here is the skill trigger menu. Do you
Skill
see the 4
triggers.
panels? You can press the button that corresponds to each panel to execute the different arts.
Now
Alright.
try it.
Gale Blade. The basic bitch
All right.
skill.
The skill.
It can also be used
Okay.
to stop enemy attacks. or it can be used to interrupt one of your own.
That's actually very important, and it gets more useful as you go on, so...
There is an even more important use for the skill trigger.
Of course I haven't forgotten.
Rengeki.
You're talking about Rengeki, right?
So, Rengekis are pretty important because they guarantee you extra experience. There we go.
R1 button.
There we go.
There you go.
There.
That's a good.
Right, so after performing a skill, like there'll be a meter that pops up above your character's head. And until it fills back up, then you won't be able to use items or some such. So, there we go. There we go. All right. So, all right. So things have gotten slow, but there we go. Let's chipmunk. Let's And I'm getting beaten to shit. I just wanted to speed that up just so you know what the speed up looks like. Once you collect all symbol fragments, the this little thing opens up and you can get the item inside.
Yeah, awesome job. All right, let's finish off by heading for the Beast Temple.
All right.
Okay, now use the map to check your position, just like we taught you.
So, this does not end the way you think it does. So yeah. And yeah, once you do that, you'll have to hit select again to bring the map back up in the upper left corner. It's kind of tedious, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Just... let's speed this up more. Yay! And yeah, he runs a little slower in the originals compared to Last Recode. They really boosted his running speed in the Last Recode. Hey, it's the GOT statue, except it's actually not the GOT statue anymore. There's a new story for the World R2.
Anywho. This is a statue.
Yeah, that's literally, it's just called the Beast statue in this game.
We just call it the Beast
Yeah.
statue. But I think in the game story, it's supposed to be an important god or something.
Yeah. So.
See that treasure box? That's the offering to the Beast statue. There's a rare item inside of that you can only get in this area.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and open it, Haseo.
Sure?
Yep.
Go ahead. You're still a noob. You need all the help you can get.
Alright, so, clench thy anuses, because this is going to go very, very, very pants.
Thanks.
Yep.
What the?
The items in the treasure chest are your rewards.
Yes, and our reward is you.
I love taking out these pathetic noobs. It's really quite fun. Face it, an idiot like you isn't qualified to play this game.
Hey, one, don't you remember? After all, this is my reward!
Yeah, poor Haseo, man. This is literally his introduction to the game. So it's a little understandable how he acts in the future.
Nice try, dear.
Yep, so they just PK'd him.
How pathetic.
Well, what do you expect from a noob who's just logged in for the first time?
So yeah, Eatine and Asta just prey on noobs.
Come on.
Every single
say
one.
Something already.
Hello?
They're irredeemable pieces of shit.
Just pretend to be their friend. They fall all over themselves to let you PK them.
And note this dude.
Hey, you're still around, aren't you? Huh? What the?
Also, notice Eatine's character flash for a moment there. That's not supposed to happen. So. This character becomes very important later. But yeah, for PS2 graphics, even in the cutscenes, they are very nice. And the first kind words, truly kind words spoken to Haseo are...
Welcome to the world.
Yes. So, prepare yourself for a long string of cutscenes, because it's going to be some time before you regain proper control of Haseo again. Yep, here's a time skip 8 months later, and where do we find Haseo? Yeah. I wonder who this is.
Please help me!
Damn.
What an idiot. Ha.
The terror of death. It's Haseo, the big
Yep, that's him. That's our boy. And that PK that he's fighting right now, that's Bordeaux. And this is her posse that Haseo is currently wiping the floor with. So. Nope. God, this fucking chainsaw sword is one of the best things in his arsenal. Despite the fact this is a very low-level weapon. Spoilers. Yeah, Bordeaux is, she is a massive bitch, but, it's discovered later on she has a really sad story. Doesn't make your actions any less,
I didn't think you'd be that strong. I guess this means that the rumor about you killing 100 PKers wasn't a lie after all. Hey, come on, don't look at me like that. Here, let me apologize. So just take it easy, calm down, and die!
Just, nope, bye.
Do you know Tri-Edge?
Tri-Edge.
What did you say?
He's a legendary PK, shrouded in blue fire. They say players that get killed by him never come back to the game.
Huh? Oh, come on now. Don't tell me you actually believe that crap. Those old forum fairy tales. So, you think you can go up against me, the great Bordeaux, and just walk away like nothing happened?
Yeah, I think he can.
Yeah, I think I can.
He just cuts her fucking head off. I don't actually think you can do that in the game because the character models are, But yeah, that's the reintroduction to Haseo's character. So, if you want more context, in that time skip, I would not recommend, but maybe just lightly suggest that you watch the second Dot Hack anime, which is called Dot Hack Roots. It follows Haseo just after he gets PK'd by those dumbasses all that time ago. And that's when he meets the steam gunner who saved him.
So it's you, the character that stinks of death.
Oh, God, this guy.
The terror of death. You're the PKK, Haseo.
Also, there's a good reason why they call him the the terror of death.
Are disgraceful, and I agree it's terrible how PKs can just strut around.
You know what else was called the terror of death?
That you PKKs have chosen to use brute force to stop them.
I don't have time for this. Not now.
You have no authority, and it earns you nothing. So why? I am the leader of Moon Tree's Unit 2. My friends call me Sakaki, and I'm afraid
I hate Sakaki so much. You'll see why.
Did you say Moon Tree? What's that? The name of a guild? Sorry, Sakaki, but I've already got enough friends. Thanks.
So he's kind of an asshole right now. But it's kind of understandable once you read back into it.
Do you always interrupt people like that? You know, Sakaki wasn't finished talking to you yet.
Shino.
No, that's not.
Atoli. Do you know
There's
this
Atoli.
person?
No.
So yeah, that's Atoli right there.
It's not unusual to meet players with similar characters in an online game like this.
Yeah, no shit, Sakaki.
Just a case of mistaken identity.
Hey, you. Why don't you just... Huh? A text message. Delta Hidden Forbidden Waterfall. Waiting at RK Keln. But who sent it? Ovan.
Yep. That's the steam gunner dude. His name is Ovan. He is also in Dot Hack Roots. And he also has a big role to play in that as well.
Why don't you stop acting like a complete fool? Remember, what you PKKs are trying to do. If you succeed, you'll be no different from the PKs themselves.
Yeah, there's something about Sakaki that's... you'll see. I know I keep saying you'll see, but you really will see. A lot of things in this game don't go the way you think they do. And I love all the plot twists. So... this place was also in .hack roots. It was a good meeting place for Haseo, Ovan, and a few other people.
Ovan!
Hello, Ovan. Did you know I actually had plans to cosplay as Ovan at some point?
It's been a long time, Haseo.
I never really went through with it, though.
Maybe I should call you the Terror of Death. You've gotten quite strong. A lot stronger than you were back then.
Well, I was forced to become stronger, thanks to you. You, where have you been?
Haseo, always the reliable one. I knew I could count on you.
When the Twilight Brigade broke up, why didn't you come then? What have you been doing the last 6 months?
I was busy. It was such a small seed. I needed to find out what was growing inside. And there was only one way to find out. That's why I decided to raise it.
You raised it? What are you talking about, Ovan?
I'm speaking figuratively.
When you suddenly disappeared, we all just... Why did you disappear like that? After that, Shino...
Haseo, do you want to know about Tri-Edgy?
Wait, you know Tri-Edgy?
6 months now, and Shino hasn't come back to the world since Tri-Edgy killed her. Meanwhile, the real-life Shino is lying in a coma, and no one seems to know the reason why. Tri-Edgy, he is not a normal PK.
So you knew about Shino?
Yes, but that's all that I know. But if you were able to find Tri-Edgy, you might learn something about Shino's coma. You may also learn more about what really happened that day. And if you were somehow able to defeat Tri-Edgy,
then maybe Shino would come out of the coma.
If my information is correct, he will be back today at the scene of the crime.
The scene of the crime? You mean...
Delta Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground. Place
Recognize
where Shino
that?
was killed.
So that place still exists in these games.
Yes, finally. I'll get my chance. I swear I'll bring Shino back. I'll do it, Ovan!
Yes. You and I. We're the only ones who could possibly bring her back.
We're the only ones.
So, look at how in his madness Haseo looks.
Ovan?
I'll meet you at the Holy Ground. There are some things I must do.
So yeah, Ovan's pretty mysterious like that. More of his actions and motivations will be revealed as the games progress, but he's pretty out there.
He will be back today at the scene of the crime.
So yeah, Holgrand's Cathedral doesn't look too much different from the first 4 games, does it? So let's take a look inside the cathedral. And oh, I wonder what that could possibly be. There's no aura statue, and there's just a mark on the front. So that's interesting. Aw, Shino.
They say there used to be a statue of a girl here.
A girl?
That's right. She was called Aura.
I wonder, why'd she disappear?
Who knows? Maybe she just lost her interest. Lost hope for this world.
And
What's that sound?
so, you heard the word Tri-Edge being thrown around there, and you might see why here, but guess who? Oh my god, it's a zombified kite! Who could this actually be?
Tri-Edge?
The visuals are so good. They really are.
You bastard!
God. Yuri Lowenthal's vocal performances in these series of games are so good. Everybody knows him for like Sasuke or Spider-Man nowadays, but I'll always remember him as the voice actor for Haseo. I guess different strokes for different folks. Like, I know it's like nostalgia bias or the first role I've seen him in, but still. He's just phenomenal. I can't really put it in any other way. And yeah, our zombified pal is just kicking Haseo all over the shop here. Somehow.
Damn. What the hell? What the hell are you? This guy killed Shino. It's not over yet.
He's just, his scythe just splinters. That's not supposed to happen in the game. So, and now, yep, here's something that looks pretty familiar. Data Duran. And guess what's happening to his character model? Yeah, you got wiped, buddy. Also, notice the theme that's playing and the silhouette in the background. Yep. So, here is the desktop menu that you're going to be familiar with for the game. And, okay. It seems like we're having controller issues again. I don't know why. Okay. Oh, I think I know why the controller just decided to turn off. Okay, so I was so paying attention to the screen that I didn't actually touch my controller for over 10 minutes. So, there we go.
What the?
But as I was saying, this is the new menu for the second version of the world.
I was fighting Tri-Edge, but then... Damn it, I can't remember.
System reformatting.
Huh? I don't remember doing that. Reformatted? What's going on? What about my emails?
Let's go to the mail station.
Huh? What the hell? I would never delete these. They're all gone? Even the emails I got from Shino. Everything's been reformatted. What the hell is going on? An email? Fine, let's take a look.
Fine. And yeah.
Ovan?
So Ovan basically lays out the gist of what happens over the course of the storyline. Take one basically take the blue pill and or take the red pill. So you stay in Wonderland, go back to your life and ignore what's going on around you, or you take the rabbit hole and you take the rabbit hole. You take the red pill and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. So obviously Haseo, being who he is.
Trial and truth. Whether or not I should quit the world? You should know better, Ovan. I'm gonna go back to the world.
Yep, red pill.
Then I'm gonna get Shino back, no matter what.
Alright. So, this is where we're gonna call it, friends. That was a very long segment, but, that was a very long segment, but, when we get back, we're actually going to, see more of the, aftermath of what happened to Haseo. So, yep. So, tomorrow will be more of the crystal randomizer, but after that, well, we'll see more of Haseo and quote-unquote friends. So until next time, beans.